can be pragmatic and just catch you on the counter. That's all we need to do. Play in the transition. You guys in open play are not a dangerous football team. You do all the passing on the edge of the box, and who you gonna pass to? Ezza. Am I supposed to be scared of Ezza? I can go there, like say I can be pragmatic and just catch you on the counter. That's all we need to do. Play in the transition. You guys in open play are not a dangerous football team. You do all the passing on the edge of the box, and who you gonna pass to? Ezza. Am I supposed to be scared of Ezza?
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! People,
where is he?
We are here.
Hey, Saeed. Rotation, bro. Roms, what's wrong with you?
Rotation. Yeah. You know
Whoa.
what?
Hang on a minute.
I'm actually going to be down as well today. You know what I mean? Because it's actually respectful. Because,
come to the losers, bro.
Yeah, listen, I'm winning today. I don't know about
Northwest mudded, isn't it? Northwest.
No. I know I'm going to win. But, you know, I'm just, you know.
Like, you know about that Nelka? You know the Nelka? What's the Nelka? What's the Nelka needs to do again?
Oh, I know.
The butterfly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we gonna talk, man. You know what I mean? Listen, George is gonna be here, man. He won't be here for long because he's actually not well. He's actually not gonna make the show. But I said, yo, bro, you gotta at least get cooked, man. You know what I mean? And then,
that North London air ain't good for him, is it, man?
You know what I'm saying? But people,
Eze, I'm meant to be
here, man. We're here, obviously, as customary. You know what I mean? If you got 3 points, raise your hands.
Yo, Saeed, you're an honorary 3-point receiver as well. Get your hand up, bro. Get your hand up.
Did not receive the 3 points.
I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But we're here, man. We're here. Here he is. You know what's so mad, yeah? He gonna be at the bottom. You know what I mean? He gonna be at the bottom. You know what I mean? Man, like George, he's looking confused. Don't be confused, George. Don't be confused because you're here. Can you hear me?
Eze, wherefore art thou, Eze?
You can't Eze, bro.
I don't know what's going on. Why do I not got Saeed? You haven't played yet. I don't know why you got so much energy today.
Don't worry,
you didn't even play.
Do this.
You haven't even played.
Glad to hear you're feeling better, George. Not.
Speak on Eze, bro. You've been slacking this guy all the time.
Ezza.
Listen. George, big up to you for coming on because you said you weren't going to come on, but you've been here. But it doesn't mean you won't get cooked. You won't get fried because you've been talking a lot, bro. How dare you, bro? Shall we play the clip one more time for him? Do you remember? You remember this? Because I got sent this to me very, very late. You know what I mean? Big up to my brother.
No.
Bro, I've got a delivery, bro. Just wait a second.
Delivery.
Is he mad, bro?
Eze's knocking on the door for his apologies, man.
Is he knocking on the door?
Yeah. This guy, has been slagging off Eze and you, Don, as well, yeah? You and fucking George have been slagging Eze off, yeah, for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Preach it.
Yeah.
Preach
and then he just went and dunked on a head top like that. That is mad, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Yo, can I just add, Potts, remember on Thursday he was saying all that chest and then a draw. Just for those of you who don't know, on Never a Foul, yesterday morning, he was saying they were winning. He'd upgraded from a draw to a win, and he doubled down on Eze again.
Wow.
I
remember I want Xavi Simons over Ezza.
I can't even hear you.
And Gibbs White, yeah.
Yeah, George, I'm going to play this clip again one more time for you. Do you remember saying this on Let's Talk Ball, football's 12th man? You get me? Big up to Dan Potts.
Make it bigger, Saeed. Make it bigger.
That's all we need to do. Play in the transition. You guys in open play are not a dangerous football team. You do all the passing on the edge of the box, and who you gonna pass to? Ezza. Am I supposed to be scared of Ezza?
Oh my days! It gets worse every time, bro. It gets worse every time. What are you thinking, bro?
Oh, it's
are you all right, man? When you have Xavi Simons, you can't speak to people like that, man.
Wait, can you man hear me?
Yeah,
I was on mute that whole time. So, yeah.
You're gonna stay on mute, bro.
He's had his first good game. Congrats to him. Let's see if he builds
I was just here to say, George. I was just here to say thank you, LB. I don't know why you're grinning as well. You lost.
LB's trying to get involved. You're my bitch, and you're here trying to talk to me like this. Like you're Man City. We beat you every year, bro. Like, thank you for your 3 points. We can lose to these, man, but thank you for your 3 points.
Yeah, big up the troops, man. But you know what's mad, yeah? Dan Potts should have known, man. But you just had to stay quiet, and you know what's happening.
This team are the most embarrassing team in the Premier League. They are the most pathetic team. And every single season they have chest. George said, it'll be fine. They don't have Gabriel. Set piece FC again, LA. Where was the set piece goal, George, yesterday? Chiesa. I'd rather have Xavi Simons. It's calm. I'd rather have Xavi Simons. Well, let's compare the two performances so far. Absolute shambles. And the best player on your pitch was probably the guy that everyone hates the most, Richarlison, because at least he tried to make it a North London derby by his normal annoying self. The rest of you just rolled over, man. It was just an absolute pure embarrassment. It was literally domination in the location, as Deji says. And I'll tell you what's funny. The Tottenham fans that are all over the place with the Thomas Frank stuff, they're doing the okey cokey, in, out, shake it all about. They don't know what to do with him. And I find it very strange because I was told that Romero and Van de Ven were just as good, if not better, than Gabriel and Saliba. They held absolute fours yesterday. Chiesa, take a bow, son. Take a bow, son. For the absolute, let's be real, somebody would be a little bit harsh. I said I wanted to see more. We certainly saw more yesterday. Yeah, we certainly saw more yesterday. The guy absolutely battered them. Absolutely battered them. And look, it's sometimes quite funny to listen to the chest and listen to the cockiness. We get this every year. And they haven't beaten us at the Emirates since 2010. That's the first hat-trick in a North London derby since 1978 by Alan Sunderland. Chiesa, take a bow, son. We battered them. We pummeled them from minute 1 to the end. And there was a fire drill in the Tottenham end. And do you know what's hilarious? Big up to the Arsenal fans and big up to Dan, who sits by me, because he put together that TIFO, which was absolutely quality, and pissed all over the one that we did at PSG. Because when you've got Tottenham fans being forced to look at Sol Campbell and all of the Arsenal legends, yeah, man, GG's. Quality. Saeed, thank you for letting me go first, man.
Wait, Potts. Can I just say, what happened to Spencer's Penitentiary with Eze that George was going on about?
Yeah. I forgot about this. And I forgot also about the domination in midfield with Paulinho and who was it? Bentancur? I mean, me and Don were talking last night. What the hell is Bentancur, by the way? What actually is he? Like, what sort of midfielder is he? I do not understand what sort of midfielder he is. Sorry, Wolfie. Please do carry on.
No, I was just saying, he's Ben 10, the cartoon character, bro. Just clearing that up.
You know what? Your Potts here. I actually feel sorry for you. And I feel sorry for Arsenal fans that you've got such a pathetic rival for a derby. When we play United, there's always, even when United are poor, there's always that worry. You know what I mean? And obviously Roms, when he goes Goodison, or, you know, it's always been tough. But Arsenal fans just get up for the derby and just
because we don't have no worry when we play you, so we know exactly how it feels.
All Spurs fans ever say.
You know what I do, LB? Every year I look at it, I say, "Oh, where's the Man City game?" All right, that's 3 points.
LB, you got him. You got him.
You got him.
George, your head's all over the place.
You need to recognize and learn. Look in the mirror. You said, "How easy is that game? How easy is the game when we play you?" How easy?
No, you're right. You're right. No, it is easy, and we still farm trophies every year. We won more trophies in 2023 than your club won in the last 20 years. Yeah, have some respect.
You lost your hairline and you lost your trophy count. So I don't know what's going on. Like,
George, brother to brother, time and place.
You know, George needs to leave London.
George is gone, man.
He needs to go around Saeed and that, man, to feel comfortable. You're not comfortable in your own ends, bro.
That's crazy.
I was saying to the man them yesterday, how can Xavi Simons turn up looking like one baby mum from Lambeth, bro? Yeah, you can't turn up like a baby mum from Lambeth and think you're gonna win the game, broski. Yeah. What was going on with Kudus? There was no threat. I don't understand where you get this confidence from, George. I don't get it. Yeah, I hate Arsenal. I can't stand these lot. But I was literally saying to all my boys, the Arsenal fans, before the game, I said, bro, Spurs have no chance. If they had Kulu and Maddison, I'll give them something that they can work with. But when I'm looking at your team, I know usually they lose against Arsenal, but bro, when I'm looking at your team, George, your midfield shit. It's literally Kudus and Hope. Richarlison, bro, he's not Brazilian, like I said to you yesterday, right? Your left-hand side is a joke. 1 week is Xavi Simons, 1 week is Odegaard. There's no continuation on that side. You've gone to a back five for this game and you can't fucking defend. How have you gone to a 5 and in mid-game you're changing to a 4, right? You've got Paulinho in your midfield and you're letting Eze score the same goal basically 3 times.
Should have been 4 times, Don.
He could have scored 5 goals, broski. Eze could have scored 5 goals.
Easy.
Yeah? This reminded me. Remember LB last season when you lot played Arsenal and they battered you in the Emirates, and Odegaard showed up in that game, but he was shit for the rest of the season. This what it reminded me of that, bro. Eze's not been good this season. Let's be honest, right? For what we expect from this guy, he has been underwhelming. In this game, this guy was looking like Lampard, bro, and Iniesta all in one, right?
All in one, yeah.
Every shot was looking good.
But wait a second, you and George were doing too much on that.
I wasn't doing too much, bro. He's been shit.
He was.
I'm not gonna take back what I said, bro. He's been shit.
Don, bro.
I rate Eze.
Eze always warms up into the season.
I rate Eze, bro. I rate Eze, yeah. And from what I expect from Eze, I'm sorry, bro. He's been shit, yeah. Yesterday, very good. That's definitely his best performance in the Arsenal top. But can he continue it? We'll see. But Tottenham, bro, like they're just a pathetic institution. Like I always say to the man, then, bro. I grew up only knowing two Spurs fans, yeah. Like the only time I've ever seen them win anything really is 2008 and last season. I don't care about them. Like I know a lot of Chelsea fans hate Tottenham. I hate them as well. But I don't care about them, bro. Who are they to me, bro? You know what I'm saying? You're just pathetic, Jules. You are a pathetic institution. But next season, you're gonna come again. Before you play these lot at home, you're gonna be talking again. And then next season, you're gonna be talking again. It's always the same result. When are you going to
again from you, Don? Because you were doing the same thing last night. You're talking about how you're going to beat them up this weekend, how you've got your attacking patterns from Tosin is going to be the reason why you break down Arsenal. You haven't beaten them in nearly 10 years, bruv. So you do the exact same thing. Again, Don, you love to do this thing where you talk about everyone else, but realize that you're really talking about yourself, bro. I don't know if that's insecurities, but you need to look in the mirror, a long, hard look in the mirror. Don't talk to me about my club and how we do.
You need to be careful. You need to be careful, bro. I grew up watching Drogba, the Arsenal slayer. Yeah, I grew up watching Hazard, the Arsenal slayer. What have you grown up watching with Arsenal, bro? You've just watched. You watch Sol Campbell go to Arsenal and go do a mad thing. Yeah, you've seen so many teams, so many players like Modric and Bell get embarrassed by Arsenal, bro. I didn't grow up like that. So don't compare us. We're in 2 different places, bro. You know what I mean? You make me sick when you try to compare our clubs. Our clubs are nowhere like each other, bro.
I said you make me sick.
You make me sick when you try to compare our clubs.
You do this thing.
How dare you?
You're very hard of hearing because nobody compared our clubs. What we compared is you talking about how Spurs as fans do when you as a fan do every single one of those things and worse. Because again, what we're going to hear later on in this show is how, later on, Estevao is going to score the winning goal against Arsenal. You're going to create the story. And there's going to be people in here building into your fiction story.
Why are we letting it deflect here? Why are we letting it deflect?
We're going to do. We're going to show him.
He's Mr. Sick now. He's trying his deflection.
You know it's the truth, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Explain this. Enough for the waffling, yeah? Explain this for us. Explain what your club wanted to do here. Explain this own goal for a player that's been overhyped. So
do you know what I don't get? Again, you're forcing the cooking because he played.
How am I forcing the cooking?
He played well. He came on, and the game was 3-0 within 30 seconds. You're forcing to cook a guy.
What do you mean?
That was put into a game.
Your institution.
No. But you're forcing
your club
to cook
and your
a guy
institution
that was put into a game that was already lost.
No, you forced it, George. You forced it. You were the one who said him over Eze. You forced it.
But then, George, you can't do that because even when he came on at 3-0 down, he's shooting in Rose Ed. He's playing the wrong passes.
Why is he shooting the game? Because he's trying. Because nobody else shot. He's trying to show some initiative.
No, but George, the time and place to do it. It's no
shoot because he's trying.
He was doing madness, bro. He was doing.
He wasn't doing no madness. People are just stretching. Roms, you need to focus and concentrate on a certain number 10 you have that doesn't even play now. Man doesn't even play. He doesn't play. That's not playing. He doesn't even play no more, Roms. He doesn't play no more. So you got to concentrate. At least my number 10 is still getting chances. Your one's been given up on. 160 million.
Good.
Before they gave up on him.
He's injured. Don't do that. He's injured.
You know what, George?
This is rattled, bro.
Let me get this.
Well, let's give him stuff that he can work with, boys. Because remember how we all took the piss out of Spurs against Chelsea with their their XG of 0.1. Thomas Frankenstein thought, fuck you lot, man. You're taking the piss out of my fan base, man. I am going to improve on that. And he goes 007 yesterday. Your XG was 0.07. How could you get an XG that was fucking worse than Chelsea and you scored a goal, bro? Like, when are you going to start calling this fraud out, George? His setup was horrific. He went to a back three, which we all know was the back five, which shows, again, he has an inferiority complex to your bigger brother, Arsenal, man. You were so shit yesterday. That was the Frank ball I promised you at the start of the season. You're seeing it now. I hope you enjoy this. You sacked your most successful manager in your lifetime to bring on this Frankenstein dinosaur, bro, who's giving you 0.07 GA a game. That would take you about 40 games to get to 1. Just to get to an XG of 1 would take you about 40 games. That's more than the whole season, bro. And you're sitting there being shameless, trying to show chest like you're a team. You're a fucking joke.
I hearing that from a Forest fan is dark.
Great
you
speech.
know?
Great speech. Now concentrate on even getting above the relegation zone because clearly things ain't going great over there. But
I'm sorry, is your head gone? Is your head gone?
I saw you smiling, yeah. I saw you smiling during that rant about Thomas Frank. You see,
yo, why Sideshow Bob on the pitch? What's Sideshow Bob doing there?
I'm telling you, Javi Simmons' kids are called Jaden and Caden and Kalani. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Saeed, I saw you smiling during that speech about Thomas Frank, but you seem to forget that I have bookmarked tweets of you twerking your backside for Thomas Frank to
Listen,
for him to come into Man United. So I'm not going to hear you trying to cook Thomas Frank or smile or do.
Oh, we're going to talk.
That's
his opinion. Look at this guy.
No, I saw you smiling and nodding. Yes,
he's come for another guy's opinion.
Everyone
on me. End of the day, I don't care what happens to your football club because he's failed at your football club, yeah? He's failed at your football club.
Yeah,
so you can hold that, yeah? And we will see you soon saying Thomas Frank out. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. You know what? Another thing as well. This is the same brother, yeah, that was talking shit on Mbumo. Were you not the same brother that was talking smoke?
Shit on now you did. What are we doing here?
Yeah, you did. You have been on this show. No, hold on. You've been on this show talking madness about my players here, but you're the same guy that gasses up your players, bro. Can we talk about Kudus? Can we talk about Kudus? Because he's only really done something against Leeds and Burnley. What's he done?
Fact.
What's he done, bro? Because he ain't getting away with it.
Wait, did you see the bit where he had the ball and he just ran in a circle? He just literally ran in a circle and then Eze tackled him, man.
Kudas. They call him Kudas, bro. North London Derby. What did he do? But you won't want to run your mouth on other players, bro. Yeah? Odebear. You keep gassing up this Odebear kid. What's he done?
Gassed up Odebear. I don't get you. You're just me. No, this is what we see far too often. I see guys like Saeed come online, create false narratives to try and make your point.
I've got the receipts.
Nobody's gassed up Odebear. For one, Odebear dunked on you, man. So you just need to worry about what he done against you.
So
nobody's gassed him up. You're just mad that he dunked on you.
You gassed up your centre backs. You gassed up your centre backs. Speaking your centre backs.
You see the money man. Yeah.
I'm seeing
when it comes to Spurs cooking, the money man needs to dampen it down a little bit.
No, hold on. Romero and Van der Ven.
You're not comfortable. You're not comfortable when them man come back.
Romero Van der Ven partnership. Why go on for them, man? Talk to me.
What question do you want me to answer? Because now you're throwing about 7 at a time. Is it Mbomo? Is it
no, you're the same guy, yeah? You're the same guy that wants to shit on everyone else, yeah? This is what I'm trying to say. You're the same guy that wants to shit on everyone else.
Question, or are you trying to say
something?
Yeah,
you don't have the same mirrors, yeah, for your own players, bro. You don't. There's no self-awareness with you, bro. You want to shit on everyone else, yeah, but you gas up the same players from your team, bro. So that's what I want to let you know. You need to humble yourself, bro. Relax. because you ain't got them guys as well.
All right, Saeed, let me put it in the form of a question for you, just to help George out.
I don't know if it's questions.
Okay, I'll give you the question, George. Answer this question. Let's see if you answer it. If Van de Ven and Romero are so good as a partnership and are being compared to nearly as good as Saliba and Gabriel, why the fuck did Thomas Frank feel the need to chuck an extra person in there to give you 3 centre-backs if they are that good?
Great question,
Please
Wolfie.
explain.
Great question, Wolfie.
Thank you.
I'm allowed to answer, yeah, Wolfie.
The question, yeah.
Okay. So I don't think yesterday the formation setup was the problem. Everybody can understand that playing a 3-4-3, and a 3-5-2, like everybody can play the same formation. It don't look the same. You just have to look at Man United and Crystal Palace. You see 2 very different teams with the same formation. Yesterday, the problem wasn't necessarily the formation setup because we done that against PSG, but we pressed them high up the pitch and we had them camped in the back of their half. We were trying to be aggressive on the ball. Yesterday, we weren't trying to be aggressive. The biggest problem was the setup from Thomas Frank was too negative. The play was too passive. We wasn't trying to play through the line. So we gave the game and let Arsenal play in front of us. We were far too busy focused on trying to defend Arsenal than trying to attack ourselves. So when I'm looking at it, I don't necessarily think us adding Danso in the back line was a problem. That wasn't the issue yesterday. The issue was how we applied that back three and how far they were sat back and how negative our midfield was because they weren't really trying to receive the ball in the pockets and actually play through the lines. We were just trying to go over the top and hoof it forward to the lump up top, which is Richarlison, who doesn't win a lot of balls. So trying to play him as a target man when he's not a target man, the whole game plan yesterday was wrong. That's where I look at it and say,
Thomas, look at the players as well, though, George, like,
and not the formation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The game plan that we played yesterday was wrong.
The system was wrong again. Frank deserves a lot of stick for how he set up sometimes this season, right? But if I was a Spurs fan, it makes me shudder when I think about that. But if I was a Spurs fan, I'd be livid with my players yesterday. I'd be livid with my players yesterday. But you know, it was a disgrace, bro. Your players were a mess, mate.
And by the way, can we stop talking about this PSG game, by the way? Hold on a minute. Can we stop talking about gassing up this PSG game when they were drunk, and not had one preseason game, Now, the real talk, man. They keep referring back to, but we played well in the back five against PSG. Brother, they were drunk. They were literally had no preseason game, and they were first game.
And they lost. This was again. You were twerking your whole backside after a 1-0 loss to Arsenal. You were talking about how the system changed, how you dominated the game, how you deserved it.
You keep gassing us up, bro.
When you've done it this season yourself, you've done gassed up a loss.
Oh my God!
You've been speaking about Man United losing like it was a win.
I'm just letting you know, man. Why are you referring back to PSG?
Because the game against it wasn't even their full form. Again, I don't think you're listening. You have to lose your.
I'm listening.
The system and the 3-4-3, the setup was a lot better than the setup yesterday. It was an aggressive front forward setup against PSG. We didn't do the same setup against Manchester.
There's a lot of context behind that, bro.
So I'm telling you about the system and how the systems differentiate in the two games, despite the formation being the same. You can either choose to listen to that or you don't have to.
Look,
but that doesn't matter though. The system works.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Ask him who they've got next. Ask him who they've got next.
Let's see who you got next.
And we're gonna see how we play against PSG.
We're gonna see what.
Going back to what Dan Potts said is we can sit here and blame the players and blame, this player was rubbish, this player was rubbish, But as Thomas Frank said yesterday, I don't like that he said it, but it's a fact. These are the same players that finished 17th last year. So I still think there's a quality issue, and I still think that he's getting some of these setups.
I thought it was an anomaly that you finished 17th. I thought it was an anomaly that you finished 17th, and it was
Jules, with the 17th. The fact that we finished 17th still shows that the team has a mentality to lose to some extent, is they accept losing at some point. So for us to go to 17th and we still have a lot of these same players, that's still going to be something.
When me and Wolfie said this is the team that finished 17th,
it's not a 17th place.
Me and Wolfie were actually right.
I've said this many times because you've gone on streams and you've asked me, this person said Thomas Frank out. Why are you not Thomas Frank out? And I've said, because we finished 17th last year, I need to see sustained progression. I don't expect us to jump from 17th to 4th. I don't expect to see the performances go all the way up here.
Just to confirm, when me and Wolfie said this is a team that comes 17th, and your fans got absolutely annihilated by that and said, "Oh my God, that's a disgrace! It's an anomaly." It was
when you said that
they were actually wrong, and you are actually.
No, but what context was he using? Because you're not actually saying anything, boss. You're just saying.
What do you mean? No,
when I said I was 17th, in what context?
Were me and Wolfie
you're not
right?
You're not
were your fans right?
In what context was you using it? Oh, you finished 17th. So what does that mean? What, the 17th best placed team in the league? We're not. That's a fact.
We said you're a team that finished 17th, and now at the moment you're currently 7th, 8th, wherever the hell you are at the moment, right? And all of your fans were like, "That is not fair to use a 17th place position because
you're saying all of your fans, but I've said the same thing.
So I'm asking you: should you have been down there last season in 17th, or should actually you have? It was an Ange thing, and you should have been higher up the table.
That's we shouldn't have been down there in 17th, but ultimately we finished there. It's
now
these players under Ange.
Now you're saying
no, but I don't think you're getting what I'm saying. You don't look at it and say it's all on Ange. It's a combination of the players and Ange last season. That's a combination of things that went wrong. You're trying to separate the argument and be like, oh, it's all on Ange or it's all the players. Well, no, it can be a combination of both. There's some people that might.
You said these are the same players from last year, and you finished 17th, bro.
So it's a combination, bro. You don't listen. You're not listening.
You're not computing. Your head's gone, man. Get some Vicks under your nose, bro.
Combination of the players and Ange. So these players being bad are still going to have to change that mentality. They finished 17th. They lost 22 fucking games, bro.
You're not well, bro. Boy to boy, Jules, I'm just looking out for you, bro. Like, your expectations, bro. Just focus on getting into the top 10. Yeah,
this is the guy that said he was going to win the league, bro. You were in a title race. He was in a title race.
We'll get to Chelsea, Jones. We'll get to Chelsea.
Focus on getting in the top 10, bro. Because I'm telling you, you're not going nowhere without Kulu Madison, bro. That I know. Yeah, that I know. Because those two in your attack are your starting level attackers, bro. You know this. I told you I was
happy birthday to Madison as well. It was Madison's birthday. Happy birthday.
Who gives a
fuck? Big up Madison, bro. I was telling Basuma last week. I told him, I said, bro, Bentancur and Paulinho midfield. That's blasphemy, bro. They need you back. He just looked at me. He looked at me smiling because he knows they need him back. Yeah, he's been moving like a balloon boy recently, but you could do with a little bit of progression, a little bit of press resistance. Yeah,
I can't believe you, man.
Focus on top 10, Jules. Don't worry about Europe. That's for other people. Yeah, I know you've beat Man United haven't beaten you since 2022.
This all sounds nice.
Worry about top 10,
sounds nice.
Done. You're being too generous, bro.
Real talk though. It was
absolutely. You're lucky you've even got a place. This is supposed to be a top.
Your fans left, yeah. The fact that your fans left.
We're not talking about Forest today, please.
No, we are talking about Forest, Habibi.
No. What I'm saying is, it was a disgrace. Before we move on to Arsenal,
bro, that's where you
do have to speak about Arsenal. But your fans left
early. City next. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're a disgrace. It was a disgraceful performance. Shocking. Like one thing I will say about Thomas Frank, he needs to realize is at Tottenham, not Brentford. And I say that in a way of like, yo, you could get away with that at Brentford. At Tottenham, fans will demand more and fans will expect more. So you can't get away with that and just think, you know what, we're good. Because I even watched his press conference, man. The guy was all over the place. He just wasn't really kind of answering. Hey,
you look. Can I just say something as well? Yeah. I know like it was during the international break, but him speaking about being honoured to be interviewed by United and Chelsea and that, don't you think that was a bit weird as well? You're now at Spurs.
Man.
Just don't say that. Like, I know he got asked that, but you don't need to.
He's got imposter syndrome, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's true. I know you've been there before. What did he say? He was like, when I finished the interview with Chelsea, I walked to
the other one and I was so happy.
Yeah. And he goes, and I knew I didn't get it either. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I fucked it up, man. I fucked it up. So what did I do? I knew that Spurs would take me because of shit. He's like, you know when you go into a club and you try to really fit 10 out of 10 goal, yeah? But you know Spurs is waiting for you in the corner at the end of the night, man. That's what Thomas Frank did, man. You gotta rate him for that.
It's not really the truth, though, is it? Because Spurs and Chelsea and Man United wouldn't have interviewed at the same times because you all had.
Bro, he literally said he went back to back. What are you talking about?
Man United was interviewing in June.
Bro, he said he left one interview and went into the other.
No, Wolfie.
He said he had two interviews on the same day. That's what he said. His words.
Not this season, last season. This is when Andrew was coming in. He's talking about years ago because Spurs have been interviewed Thomas Frank from years ago. It wasn't this year. Why would Chelsea be interviewing this season? They just won something.
It was after we sat Poch. It was after we sat Poch.
Let me just go to Dan. Dan must be buzzing, obviously, just on an Arsenal level.
Yeah, man.
Marino's pass into Trossard was excellent. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like I don't think you were at your amazing best to beat Tottenham, but again, it just shows you, man. Don't have to be great to beat Tottenham, man. But yeah, you're buzzing,
easy,
man. You're buzzing.
Easy for us yesterday, man. Like real talk, probably the easiest opposition we played all season. I'm not even gonna lie. Not just saying that because they were rivals, but they were embarrassing. But you know what? Like real talk, yesterday there's a lot of players that deserve the credit alongside Eberechi Eza because I thought Trossard was excellent again. I think he's been our best attacker this season. I think he's quite underrated. I think he goes under the radar quite a lot. And I think he's been a great signing for us. And if you think we were supposed to be, we're linked with Mudryk that January. We ended up with Trossard. Thank God. We got him instead of Mudryk. And he deserves credit. Marino, you know, I've spoken about him playing up top and saying that actually deserves a lot of credit for what he's doing and the job that he's doing. I thought he was all over the place yesterday. And Capier comes in for Gabriel. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. I thought he was really good. Really, really good.
He didn't really get tested though, did he?
Came in. Well, when he did though, LB, I thought he was very good. Very, very good in everything that he did. I just thought he had a very good game.
Yeah.
And the other player I think that I'm starting to run out of superlatives for is Timber, man.
Boy, what a player.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just wow. Just what a player, man. What a player. So yeah, I think they deserve a mention alongside I think Zubimendi and Rice. I mentioned to Don last night about how I think these two are brilliant with each other. They just complement each other. Declan Rice, I think this season's taken his game to another level. I really do. I think he's excellent in everything that he does. And it's because he doesn't have to do that kind of attack role, that attack Lampard, Gerrard type thing. I think when he's going box to box, covering every blade of grass, I honestly think he's one of the best in the world right now. So, yeah, man, it's a good time to be an Arsenal fan. And I truly believe, I'm sure we'll touch on it later, but I think if we win this game against Chelsea, I'll get my chest out and say we're going to win the league, man. Because I think if we beat them, we can't go 11 points. You can't go 11 points.
Do something, bro.
Yeah.
And don't look at me.
Aye, don't look at him. Yo, what are you doing here? Sure.
I'm looking at the £2 billion bottle job to save the season.
Hang on a minute.
What are you talking about, bro?
Don't worry about Alvin.
The reason I go that far, right? And you know me, I'm not normally one of those guys, right? But if you go 11 points clear of Liverpool, 7 points clear of City, and 9 points clear of Chelsea after beating them at Stamford Bridge, you cannot not win the league this season. You have to. So look, that's where I'm at, man. So yeah, let's do it first. Let's obviously do it first.
Yeah.
You see, this is the problem that I've got with Arsenal fans though, because Potts, you were there just blagging on about Timber and talking about Rice. You guys, you don't like to talk about Trossard, do you? Yeah. This guy is.
Who did I mention first? Who did I mention first?
Yeah, he did mention. To be fair,
he mentioned it.
Doesn't listen.
Yeah, maybe you should actually start listening for once, Don.
I was looking at the chat.
Calafiori was cold. I think
Calafiori was good, man. But hey,
Calafiori was excellent.
This Trossard guy, man. Because listen, going back to, I told you yesterday, Potts, when you guys were linked to Mudryk, right? If you remember, obviously him and De Zerbi, they had problems. Like Trossard was frozen out.
Yeah,
he was looking for his new club. I was literally saying, bro, like Chelsea need to go get this guy because he scores goals. I remember just before that period as well, he scored a hat trick at Anfield, bro. If you guys remember that game, yeah, he was on fire. Yeah,
what were we doing?
Yeah, bro. I know you do. I know you.
There's plenty of players against
Anfield, man.
He scored a hat trick at Anfield. Hold on, just before you come in.
Yeah, let him.
He's so good at just finishing chances, bro. He's so clutch, right? So many examples of him doing it against the big six teams. Like, he's just so good in front of goal, bro. And when Arsenal fans last season were saying like, in the summer, like, just get rid of him, and I thought, bro, like, to get that level of contribution in the team is not easy to find, bro. You know what I mean? It's not easy to find.
I was saying for years, right? Trossard is their best finisher. He's not their most natural finisher. And some Arsenal fans were like, no, it's Saka. And I was like, no, look at the variety of finishes. Look at the selection. It is Trossard. If you 9 times out of 10, you put him 1-on-1, he's scoring. I know the PSG chance he kind of fluffed, but that was a great save by Donnarumma. Other than that, Trossard bangs.
You're wrong. You know who he reminds me of, man? He really reminds me of Diogo Jota, you know.
I've been saying so, yeah.
He really does, man. He was excellent yesterday, and the runs he's making were like old school Freddie Ljungberg. Some of the runs he makes are just he's a really good player, man. And I do feel like he deserves credit yesterday. Marino as well was everywhere. That little dink to Trossard, by the way. If that's Mesut Ozil, You're talking about that.
That's Lionel Messi.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I think, fair play, man. I thought we deserved the flowers. And Eza, I mean, what a way to do it, man. Just dunk on Tottenham. I said, please score. Just score a goal.
He actually prayed for that. That's mad, when you think about it. He prayed for a hat trick.
Yeah, he prayed for a hat trick against Spurs.
He took the piss as well. He's going to take off his top.
Yeah.
No. He's actually a troll. He's actually a troll, bro.
Yeah. No, what I will say on Eze, is I feel like yesterday.
Oh, you want to talk about
the game suited to how he was, in it. Like, I think one thing that I've pointed out, and a lot of the times before anyone even signed him, is he's a transition player. Like he prefers to play when he's getting open space, running behind when the ball's moving quickly. And what you saw is most of his goals yesterday came when they were winning the ball high up on the pitch, when Spurs have sort of stepped out. And then they're counter attacking on us, and he scored the same goal on the edge of the box numerous of times. And I think you're gonna see him do what he done yesterday in games where teams open up against you, innit? But far too often, like we've seen so far this season, Arsenal don't get that. So across the full year, you're never gonna get to see performances like this from him. Because against a lot of the smaller teams, he's not going to find that space. So you need an Odegaard in there or someone to actually lock pick the defense rather than him do that, because he's not that type of player. I still double down on he's not a lock picker. He doesn't pick locks for back lines in low blocks. But in a game like yesterday where you're going to get a little bit space to run in behind, you can drift, you can roam. He's going to thrive. And look, he done well yesterday. Props to him, innit? Because look, he's a good player.
How do you go to a back five with two people sitting in front and still leave space in the middle? Trossard literally did a Booker T spinner Rooney before he scored the goal, man. He had that much time. And you're playing with a back five. Fucking hell, bro.
You know what I will say, though? The second goal, the first goal was just nice, man. The way he just kind of like danced through the players there, that was a lovely goal, man. But what I like about Eze is that left foot, right foot, it's not a problem for him, man. He's very, very much like both footed in that
goal, man. That was
the shooter, man. The thing is, right, you're gonna get a lot of low blocks against Arsenal, and I do hear what George is saying, that in them little tight spaces, he's not like someone that can do maybe what Odegaard can do. But when he's got that space and he can drive into space, I think he's very, very good. You know what I mean? And yeah, maybe Tottenham played into his hands, but he still had to deliver.
I'm generally not saying like we played into his hands. And like Arsenal made us play that way. I'll give Arsenal that. They made us play
too high up the pitch.
They opened us up.
Was the players we still got to come back, and the players that we could bring on. And I think now people are starting to look at it and go, oh dear, I don't want to say it, but the squad's very, very strong. Like we've obviously got Madueke and Martinelli coming back. Gyökeres is coming back. Havertz and Jesus have hardly kicked a ball for us yet. Obviously, Gabriel's out and we'll be back, within a few weeks. And I don't think we missed Gabriel. And when we scored 4 goals without any of our strikers, we've got Marino up there. Do you know what I'm saying? So the squad now, there really is no excuses for us to win trophies this year.
No excuses, man.
I don't think the Spurs game is really a game to overly judge whether you miss Gabriel or not in it. Like Hincapié, he looks like a good player, but Broski, come on now, look at that attack.
We'll see against your boy. We'll see against your boys.
Real attack, because they got Estevao and
you don't think we miss Gabriel. I agree. It is hard to say that. However, sorry, George, just very quickly, a lot of the Tottenham fans are like, they ain't got Gabriel, so it's all good. They'll miss him. And I don't think we did. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah. They just haven't got many weapons in their team right now. You know what I mean? I was literally hoping for Van de Ven set piece or something, or Kudus to turn up, and neither of them happened.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be hoping for Delap to turn up next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I've got way more weapons than you, that's for sure.
Big win for Arsenal in that game. Guys, we got 2.7K in the building. Let's get these likes up. We need 1,000 likes, people.
That is so funny, man.
We got 635 likes. Let's get these 1,000 likes, people. We're gonna get super chats in right now. Big up to String Pellin. He said, Rom, don't worry, as long as you're within 10 of us, so you win the league. You're not your words, not mine. Well, we'll talk, man. Don't worry, we're next. We're next, people. Don't worry.
Isn't it City next? Aren't we going to the City?
No, we're going Liverpool. Man. We're going Liverpool, man. You know what I mean? City wasn't as. He's still a
but you're used to us losing. Like
close.
City and Spurs, they don't normally lose.
Yeah, man.
Spurs don't normally lose.
we're on to you next, Robs. Don't worry about that. Wolf
Don't
is
worry,
here
man.
today. Yeah, Wolf is here today, man.
Jobs.
I'm sure Wolf is busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
I
Jones
knew he would be here. I knew he would be here as well.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah. Jones doesn't know the difference between pragmatic and low block football. Tell him not to deflect. Nate Grant says, Eze in your team or Simmons to the panel? I mean, it's easy, man. I don't Broski, like, Simmons, bro. Come on.
I'll be real. Just to defend Simmons a little bit, I honestly think he would have done better at Chelsea, bro. Like, the type of
made this about Chelsea, man.
He always makes it about Chelsea.
About you.
Let me
You know what's funny?
I'm defending your
What
boy.
did he say last night? Oh, do you know what? Yeah, feel sorry for Kudus. I think he would have done better at Chelsea. He just wanted to say his script on every player,
I never said that about Kudus. I said it about Xavi. You say
You said it about
I don't
Kudus
listen. You don't listen. I said it
He's
about
not wrong.
Kudus.
He's not wrong.
I said it about Xavi. Bro,
Kudus.
Saeed, you know the type of player Xavi is, bro. He likes to link up.
No. I get what you're trying to
How
say.
can you link up with Bentancur and Paulinho, bro? Come on now, G. Richarlison. You're not linking up with those guys, man.
I just don't think. I think he's massively overrated. I think he's got a little talent here and there, but I just don't know about this league for him, man. I can't lie to you, man. But we'll see. Let's talk about the Tifo Campbell. Yeah, the Tifo was cold. I can't lie. The Arsenal Tifo.
Yeah, big up. It was class.
Arsenal wrote out the Tifo so powerful, even Google Maps changed the postcode to N1 Arsenal only zone. That wasn't a Tifo. That was an emotional damage in HD. Says Anthony Topia. Shout out to you, bro.
It was mad.
Worst big derby is Barcelona Espanyol. That's crazy. Big up World Boss 3 again. NBA High says Simmons look like Carlito, WWE. If you know, you know.
That's a good one. Bro.
Touchline facts and stop letting him speak. I can't even pretend, says MNG Blue. Also superior to everyone in the Premier League. Even with so many injuries, you can't see a difference. Congrats on the league. All right, listen, man, don't go anywhere, man. Don't concede too early, bro. You get me? Because Don is here, man, and he won't let that allow that to happen.
Long way to go.
Jaws, why the F are you chatting? You, Deji, and Jay were chatting shit hella prior to the game. Now look at another emotional outburst because your team is a joke. Jaws lost his head. He needs his do-rag. This guy at the bottom has zero ball knowledge. Do you see as his technique? He will help unlocking low blocks by beating defenders, same as Madueke. Only one and only up the Chelsea. He says
that same
Madueke has officially gone 007. And George, you said money would clean Xavi's boots. What are you saying now? Come on, you Gunners. What do you think of the Tottenham? Yeah.
Money 007 and Xavi's got an assist this season. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's mid versus mid. I can't lie to you. It's mid versus mid. But we must come to man like Rams and Liverpool. 3-0. 3-0. I repeat, 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. That's back-to-back wins for Nottingham Forest at Anfield. Fire drills at Anfield. Yeah? This ain't it's just a little bit of bad form. No. We are seeing an absolute crash out from your football club. Yeah? Liverpool Football Club. Let me tell you something right now. Liverpool have had 15 points in game week 5, and now they have 18 points in game week 12. One win, you know. One win since game week 5. Them man had a fire drill at their stadium, bro. Got beat convincingly. It's looking very spooky. 500 million. I don't want to see anybody feel sorry for these guys. And I don't want to see anybody talk about transition. Are you mad, bro? People tweeting about transitions, bro. Are you crazy, bro? Transitions for who? That would not have happened for anyone else here. Not City, not United, not Chelsea, not anybody, bro. So I don't want to hear no transition nonsense, bro. Yeah? You spend that money. You were talking the absolute most. Yeah? You were saying you're going to do back-to-back. You lot were saying a lot of things, bro. You had everything set for you to dominate this league. Do you, man, know that? The champions. We're not talking about some team that's just been assembled like a Sunderland. You, man, were talking like you are the champions, bro. You hear me? You got the best manager in the world right now. You got the best centre backs in the world. You got everything ready for you, man, to be doing what you need to do. And right now, you, man, are looking meaty, bro. Yeah? You, man, are looking meaty, bro. Nottingham Forest, yeah? I'm sorry, Wolfie, just a little quick, though. You are in that relegation area. But
not anymore.
Not anymore. I hear it. But them, man, came to your ground, and you, man, should have got beat by 4 or 5. talking about 3-0. Should have been 4 or 5, bro. That should never have been a handball, apparently handball. But you, man, are dusted, bro.
Yeah,
dusted. Wolfie, I'm going to let you take this one, bro, because, boy, I was like, you know what? Should I bring Wolfie on today, bro? Because he kind of like deserves to cook Rums, you know. Because Rums, you ain't getting away with it. You ain't getting away with it, bro. Because you were talking about winnable fixtures. You were talking about going on a run.
I said we'll go 6 for 6. I know what I said, and I have to own
6 for 6.
After Wolfie out.
You
know what, Rums? You were pretty shameless this weekend. I heard nothing from you, man. Radio silence. And suddenly the rumors were adrift that I was coming on today. And I started getting the, yo, Wolfie, man, congratulations. You deserved it messages. Like that's going to soften your blow today, bro. Like, seriously.
Do you remember what I said to you on the catch-up? I said, be prepared. Remember I said in the...
Yeah. Be prepared, man. You were talking 3-0. All the Liverpool fans are telling me this is how we turn it back round and everything. Imagine you're a team, boys, that pay off Howard Redweb and the referee, get a goal disallowed for an apparent handball that doesn't touch a man's hand, and you still lose. You have Gravenberch not getting sent off for studying Sangare. You got McAllister treading on Sangare's foot in the box, not a penalty, not even properly checked. And then you got Forrest, you got Sean Dice, stone cold Sean Austin, man. He knows what he's got to do. He's there. He's an Evertonian before. He knows how to play that place. He knows how to play that place, bro. And you got slapped up. You got so dominated. Mohamed Salah, the guy you pay 450k a week, had 4 dribbles, bro. You paid him over 100 grand per dribble on Saturday. Because that's all he did. And then I've got Liverpool fans telling me he had a good game. Bro, if that's a good game, your standards are done. Your standards are done. He got pocketed by Nico Williams. He had 15 minutes. And then you know what? He saw the emblem on our badge. Noticed it's a tree, and he went into Christmas settings, man. He started thinking, I need to decorate that emblem. I need to get my Instagram post up, my yearly Christmas one. Let's get the tinsel out. And then he was cooked, man. Fucking Kanate. What is this guy? How is he linked to Real Madrid, man? Real Madrid. For real, man. This guy is so shit, bro. What is that? And then Virgil van Dickhead. What's happened to him? What has happened to him, bro? The fallout is hilarious. Your best midfielder this season has been Slobberslide. And what does Arnie Slot do, bro? He shoves him at right back and fucks your midfield up even more because Anderson just turned up and just dominated that midfield. Complete control of that midfield. Took the piss out of your midfield. And then at the back, and those attempts that you did try, man, Murillo, boys. I told you about this guy 2 years ago. This guy is back fully fit. He got injured at the Arsenal game. He is fully fit. He absolutely showed the Anfield crowd, what was left of them, how to defend properly, man. None of this butt twerking shit that we've seen from Van Dickhead this season. No, he showed you how to defend. You know what? He did the opposite. His final clearance, he took the piss with his dick. He just flicked it away with a few minutes to go, man. The guy was just on complete fire. Dominated that place, man. And I've heard they're changing that sign, man. You know that sign when Liverpool come out and they go touch the "This is Anfield" sign? They're changing it to a picture of the back of Slot's head so they can give him a fucking slap as they come out, because he got slapped every single minute of that game. Your club is a joke. Your fan base is so arrogant. You did not beat us last year. We beat you and you couldn't beat us at home. We beat you last year when you were good. What did you think we were going to do to you while you were this shit? Where were you not getting this chest from, man? That's 6 losses in 7 games. You're 18th in the form table. I've had to hold smoke all season about relegation this, relegation that. You're in the bottom 3 on form. You only have more points than Wolves in the last 5 games. You're only ahead of Leeds on goal difference, man. You're -7 to their -6. and you're sitting here telling me you were going to win in my playground at Anfield? Bro, you lot need to have some shame. How can you spend 450 million in the summer, break the transfer record twice, and score 0 goals in your last 2 games and concede 6 to me and LB, man? And there's still some of you that are backing this fraud. Some of you are still backing this fraud. Give him time. I've even heard, give him another transfer window. Spend some more money. Let's do what Chelsea do, man. Buy more players. Are you shitting me, man? How do you go from winning the league by just signing Chiesa to getting the new money, to Cal coming out with his cashmere robes and shades in the summer, to freaking poor old LB getting trolled over freaking Florian Wirtz? I'm sure he's really disappointed about that one now. To losing your last 2 games, 0 goals, 6 conceded. You are now in debt to the Premier League on goals, bro. -2. -2 with your attack. How? How is that feasible after the money you've spent that you're in debt? Please explain, Ron.
Yeah, no, fair play, Wolfie. Absolutely agree with everything. Before Ron comes in here, I'll add very quickly. I watched that game, right, and it was so bad, Roms. Like, you were so bad. And do you know what? Like, I see you get smashed by City, and I've seen you lose games this season. Everyone's laughing at you. I think I would be worried the most about that game, man, because I saw nothing. And this Konate guy is looking absolutely shambolic at the moment, like really bad. I always thought he was a little bit overrated, but like he was obviously clearly a good player on his day. I have not seen a good game from him for a while. And I just think Liverpool all over the place, and Arne Slot, I think he's going to end up getting sacked, because this is, people have given up on him. They don't want him already. Most of the fan base have said no. I mean, Cal's even saying bring in Gerrard. Me and Wolf have been laughing quite loudly at that. And if I'm honest with you, I feel personally now like Liverpool are just, the fans, everyone's just like white flags. This has got to stop, because he's tried literally to.
You don't know what to do though. He don't have a go on, Rams, bro. Go on.
They even played Isak.
No. Hold on, Roms. LB, you come in. Roms, you stay there. LB, go on. Tell me about
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I was just saying, I don't think Slot knows what he's doing in terms of like, there's too much going on. Yeah. Too much going on. Yeah. What's going on here? Why are you laughing? Have I said something?
No.
Keep going. You ain't talking yet. Go on.
Okay. No, I don't know. I don't think Slot, knows what he's doing. I think there's too much going on at that club in terms of the signings in the summer. He don't know his best team. He's still not worked it out. Key players are letting him down. Even Van Dijk, bro. I'm going to be real with you, man. Like, I think there's been a drop off there. Salah's just ghosting every game. So Boslai's the best player, which is a red flag in my opinion, because he shouldn't be the best player. And you got players like Gakpo who look mega and they don't actually deliver anything. Like, they do all these tricks and all the take-ons and loads of shots, never actually delivers a goal. So listen, man, I think they're out of the race now. I think that's them done. I officially said it yesterday on the channel when Arsenal won 11 points. I don't think they can overdo that now. So yeah, I think they're out the race, and they're in a top 4 race, man, which is wild because they spent 400
Is it though? Is it a top 4 race?
No, it is. This is out there.
Really?
Top 4 race, bro.
It's still a top 4 race.
Really?
Can I speak now?
You better be happy it's a top 5 thing. We ain't done with you yet. You ain't speaking yet.
No, I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. Have you seen their next fixture? Can
they even win the next game? Can they win?
Why are we talking about winning the league? Win a game. Win a fucking game, bro. We're talking about winning the league.
They said top 4.
Win a game.
No, it's not even top 4. You've got West Ham away next. That's a 6-pointer now. That's a 6-pointer. Whether you like it or not, that's a fucking 6-pointer. Let's be real here, man. You couldn't beat Nuno last season. That's a 6-pointer, and you're away.
Hold on a second.
Humble yourselves and know you're in a race to 40. You're in a race to 40 this season. Humble yourselves.
If West Ham beat you, Roms, there will be 4 points behind you.
3 or 4.
There'll be 4 points there, bro. There'll be 4 points behind you if they beat you, you know. I was telling the man, them Roms, do what you can in life, bro. These flashy signings ain't your thing, yeah? It's not your thing, bro. It's like from the Kirkers and that. Allow it, bro. Go back to your roots. Go to Minte in the summer and say, Minte, I see you cooking up right now. We're going to make you the next Mane, yeah? Don't be going for the flashy guys like the Verts and the Isaks and that and the Ekatikes. It's not you, yeah? That's not you. That's not ingrained in your DNA to be trying to sign the flashy guys, right? I'm seeing Salah right now. He made 10 unsuccessful dribbles against Forest, broski. 10 unsuccessful dribbles, and this guy's eating over 400K a week. Salah is seeing over 2 million in his account every month, Roms, for 10 unsuccessful dribbles, bro. What's going on? Yeah, it's boring cooking you now. It's boring you cooking you now because you're gonna come back on the timeline talking about, oh yeah, Arteta, this is why I love you. You're gonna be talking about black excellence with Chalobah and Tosin. We're leaving you, broski. Yeah, these teams that you like to draw on the timeline, they're leaving you. Yeah, you're not in the same place as Arsenal right now. Forget about it. Yeah, are you even gonna get top 5? You need to be lucky that this year it's going to be a top 5 team. Anderson,
40 points, focus.
In fact, we'll even get top 3, and I'll explain my reason why.
I'm telling you, bro, Anderson needs to be starting for England, whoever we play.
Yeah, no. Anderson,
back off. Saeed, I saw your video.
We'll see you in the summer.
We'll fall out, bro. We'll fall out. Don't. I saw your video.
I saw your
video.
I'm telling you, bro. You could do with him, Rob. That's the irony. That's the irony of this year. You could do with him right now as well.
Everyone's
I have to own what I've said. You lot have known I've said for weeks. If it gets above 10 or more points, the league's done. So I'm saying now, a lot of people were there before me. I still had faith. The league is done, right? I said we'll go 6 for 6. I did not envision a 3-0 loss against Nottingham Forest. The manager's out of his depth, and I'm not going to lie, that now he does need to go. I can't see this changing. I'm now sort of out. Like, he does need to go. I can't see.
Whoa, say that again.
Whoa. I can't see this getting any better. I am now sort of out. Thank you for the Premier League. Always be grateful. Always be in debt for that. But I am now slot out. The only reason why I was slot in is because I thought he could change it around. But 3-0 at Forest, 3-0 at home to Forest, unforgivable. Not creating clear-cut chances. It is now time to go. I have to.
Listen, it's mad. Midday live bomber, because you know what? He hasn't said anything on Twitter. He hasn't said anything.
I'll wait for this show.
Yo, listen, fair play. Yo.
So if we get a ticker at the bottom, please.
He might hold out.
And have you not got the breaking news background?
We need the breaking news ticker at the bottom, please.
This is crazy.
Yeah. This is it.
You know what's killing me about Roms? He didn't say a word. He didn't say a word, about the football. Then he starts tweeting about boxing.
You know I love boxing. Don.
Boxing's cool.
What I was going to say is, like, cool. First of all, Wolfie, I already messaged you. Took us to the clearance. They fully deserved it. Should have been 4 or 5. I always say to you, PJ and Mel, we've got them in our... I'm one of the Liverpool fans that admit we get favours going our way, like, more often than not. So even with their help, we still lost the game. But I look at the starting lineup, right? And I think every Liverpool fan and their dog knew Szoboszlai at right back. Our best player shouldn't be at right back. You've got Joe Gomez and Calvin Ramsey. Regardless what you think about them, they are more experienced at right back. We ended the game. Gravenberch, he went back to type. Gravenberch is centre back, Szoboszlai at right back. And like Wolfie said, Elliot Anderson, he was having this game of his life even before Gravenberch went centre back.
Yeah, bro, he's playing average. I'll be honest with you.
I think he was still playing well. He just went up to a whole nother level when we literally gave him the license in the midfield. We're chasing a goal. First of all, you don't start Ekitike, which was banging form for France. Yes, his form's dipped a bit, but it is that player that you yourself said, Slot. You yourself said is not 100% fit. Didn't play for Sweden. I think only played 20 minutes for Sweden in their last game. Didn't play the game before that. Ekitike is the better striker right now, and you don't play him. We're chasing a goal. You still keep Salah and Gakpo on, which both invert, by the way. Both like to cut in, so there's no width. And you bring on Chiesa and take off and take off. It just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense at all. Konate had a poor game, right? But he's also having to cover a right back space because Szoboszlai, he started the season well at right back, but that's not his natural position. You've got Calvin Ramsey, which you don't probably even know who that is, who is an out and out right back that should have played, or play Joe Gomez there. Yeah, you can say he's done, but at least he's experienced in the right back position. You start Kirkes over Robbo, who's just sent his team to not him, but captain of his team.
He's on a high.
He's on a high. There's momentum. He's still drunk. But I would have rathered him than Kirkes. The starting 11, the decisions, I always used to applaud it Slot on his decision making is in-game management. Last season, you lot would know on this show week in, week out, I'd wax lyrical about him, his in-game management. It's gone the complete 360. It's gone the other way now, and I don't see this getting better. I kept saying to Liverpool fans that were slot out from early, that's fine. You can have your opinion. And they're like, why are you slot in? Because I said, after the international break, I do believe you can change it around. I thought we would go on a winning run. I thought we'll start off with Forest. To lose 3-0 at home, and he just looks out of his depth now. He doesn't know what he's doing. The excuses, they're pathetic after the game, speaking about fine margin and whatnot. It is time for him to leave now. It just is. And I'm not going to lie, Wolfie, you said earlier, where's our next win coming from? I actually don't know. We've got PSV in a few days who's scoring goals for fun. Yeah. Can I confidently come on here and say we're going to beat them? And I know people say Europe's different, but I can't come on here with chest and say, yeah, we're going to beat PSV.
Surely you beat West Ham, though. Don't take the piss now. Come on,
I don't know.
They can't beat them. What are you talking about?
I don't know if we beat West Ham. I'm not going to lie. I can't lie. I'm broken right now. I'm broken. I don't know what's happening with my club. Honestly, I do not know what's happening with my club. I think
for me, the signing of Isak, man, right now, I can't lie to you, he's looking very, very... Like, he will turn good, yeah, but what he's making it worse.
Do you know my problem with this is, yeah, you're going to troll Virtue, you're going to troll the Salahs, the Van Dijk, but all of you that will still agree they are good players. It is now coming from the manager that someone has to come into this team and get us playing better football. The reason why I still think we finish top 4, top 5, right, is because this won't carry on. If we keep losing, the hierarchy will pull the plug. They will. They're not going to let this just carry on. I know they've let it carry on. Some would say longer than it should have, but they're not going to do this. And I think a different manager will come into this team and get us playing. Because remember,
who comes in though, Roms? For you?
Yeah. Who do you want?
Klopp in it.
Do you release Iriola, or do you try and get Klopp back?
Do you know what, LB? I was against Klopp at least till the end of the season, but I would like him to come back. And he said in that interview that if he needs to, he might actually come back. But
Steven Gerrard, man.
You want to
crazy, man.
You want to go with one person? You want the guy back that you chased out, Roms? Yeah, you want the guy back that you chased out?
Nah, it wasn't Roms though.
But you were double.
No, I did want Klopp out.
Yeah, you wanted Klopp out, bro?
I did. Yeah, I did. Again,
you didn't know that, Saeed. That's big news, bro.
With me,
breaking news again.
If I feel a manager can't turn it around, I think 22-23 did all he could with the team, and I was left with egg on my face. The next year we go on a title challenge and we win the Carabao Cup. But
when they say be careful what you wish for, it's mad.
This shows your delusion and entitlement, bro. You're talking bringing Clark back and shit. For real, there's only one manager that saves you this season. That's Big Sam. Once you realize it's a race to 40, bro, then humble yourself and go for Big Sam.
Nah, that's actually dark, you know. And Rio as well. Rio can hold that.
I know you're going to do the banner thing right now, but right now
this ain't banner, bro. This ain't banner. This is legit.
No, it is, because if we get a new manager, the bare minimum now is to finish Champions League spot and have a run in the FA Cup and Champions League. We have to at least do that now. The league is done, but we need to get top 4.
Get
and
to
at least
40.
Have a run in.
Just worry about 40, bro. Stop being deluded, man. Come on.
Look, Wolfie, you could do the banner.
You're bottom 3 in the form table. What are you moving crazy for?
We will amass 40 points. So that we're not in no.
But you know what's
6 in your last 7.
Hold on. It is scary though. 1 win since September. That is mad.
8 losses in our last
11. In September.
8 losses in the last 11. I don't think even Amrin at this point was doing that last season. Like, he wasn't losing the amount of consecutive games in that manner, bro. Like, Amrin, how bad he was last season.
That's shameless. Have been there a week, bro. What you doing?
What?
Amrin came freaking about this time last year. What you doing, bro?
No. What I'm saying is in that period of the amount of losses you're having, bro, it's crazy, bro. And I think for me, yeah, what I don't get is that his team selection is very, very bad. His game management is very, very bad.
Even worse.
Yeah, it's even worse, by the way. And I just, bro, like, you can say it's gonna get better, but it might get a win here and there. But over the course of the season, it looks like the players have given up on him. I swear down, man. The players have given up on this guy, bro, because they're not trying for him, bro. It's not like they're not busting a gut. You started off well, I think, in the game, but bro, like
but the thing is, though, players that VVD as well, Van Dijk, yeah, bro. He needs to take a look at himself, right?
Because man,
week after week, I just see him backing away, and then he'll make a mistake. Then he looks at someone else. Like he'll give someone else.
Yeah, he does that. He does that a
He's
lot.
doing that. I'm like,
He
bro,
does that.
you.
And to be fair, Rooney called him out, bro, and he didn't like it, innit? And had a pop back.
Oh, really
But, like,
cooked him,
bro,
man.
Van Dijk's been fucking shit this year as well by his own standards. So,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
And when you're a captain of the football club, yeah, and you're Van Dijk, you know what I mean, who Liverpool put on this mad pedestal as the best, one of the best centre-backs of all time, then when there is a drop-off, you need to hold that. And he's been poor, mate. And Donny is spot on, mate, yeah? Every time he does a mistake, he blames everyone else, mate. Do you know what I mean? So that's pointing the finger and that. Yeah, how about take some responsibility, bro? Yeah. So listen, man, Liverpool just cooked, bro. I'll be real. Yeah, and trust me, Roms, I was in this situation last year, yeah. And the problem is, you did the thing, and you was doing a coping where you thought, oh yeah, we got easy fixtures coming up now, so we'll be fine. The problem is, yeah, when you're in this bad run, yeah, bro, every game's a slog, mate. Yeah, every game's a slog. You can't take your foot off the gas. Even like we went 3-0 up against Feyenoord, and you're thinking, finally, and then bang, they cook you. Like you can't do it, man.
LB, do you know what's embarrassing as well, bro? Yeah, if you look at some of the Premier League games we lost, fair enough, Palace were banging form, but with our 11, we should still be going to Selhurst and winning.
Yeah,
it was a Chelsea team with no centre backs, no Palmer. Don can probably add on players that they didn't have. It was a United team that was shy going into that game. It was also a Brentford team that weren't in the best form, and a Forest team that were in the relegation zone before this game. Like, it is poor. It is actually poor. The games we do. It's not like we're losing to teams that are in form and they're playing well. We're losing to teams that we give them confidence now. We're like sorry, Saeed, I have to mention your club. We're like the new United. Oh, you want a bit of confidence? Play Liverpool at the moment. We'll give you a win. And it should never be that after spending 450 million, adding, because Don, I know you're going to ban and saying it's not our thing to sign players and that, but when we were winning stuff under Klopp, one thing we never did is reinvest and strengthen our team. The one first time we've ever done it, it's that we've gotten worse. Do you know what I mean? And I do believe listen, our players, yes, we're bad right now, but they're not bad players, bro. We still got some of the best players in the league. There's no way you can tell me 11 points. And if Everton win tonight, we go 12th. Tonight we can even drop. I'm just saying if Saeed. I'm saying
they ain't winning. They ain't winning.
They're not winning. You're winning it. You're winning, Saeed, yeah?
Yeah. Confident, very confident. But listen, let me get the fact that you're 11 points clear, Daniel, that must be brilliant. Like, I know then they're away from you, but knowing that Liverpool are 11 points clear, man.
Yeah, man.
The ones that were meant to be favourites for the league, you're happy with that. You know what I mean? That's the main thing.
Yeah, man. Like, it might be the wrong thing to do, but I'm looking at Chelsea and City before I'm looking at Liverpool now. I just naturally, I think that the way Liverpool moving is crazy. It's crazy. Like, I didn't expect this. No one did. I didn't see the drop off to be this mad, and it's not looking like it's going to get any better anytime soon. And the fans want slot out. I don't know what they do. Do they release the clause of Ariola? Do they get an interim and try and get Glasner on a free when he leaves Palace? If he leaves Palace, do they go for a different route? Do they go foreign? Do they just get somebody across the line? Do they try and get Klopp back? I don't know, man. It's a mess. Either way, I think Liverpool are out of this title race. I still think they could go and win a trophy, because if it does click, they've got players there, haven't they? But I don't think right now it's looking good at all, man. It really ain't.
You know what, Potts? I saw a rumor. He's not that reliable, but you know that Fashai's guy on Twitter, he gets a lot of stuff wrong. He's saying Alonso's under pressure, and that's the guy we originally wanted.
Oh wow!
You could see that.
Why would Alonso come to a relegation battle, bro?
Hey, Robs, give it a rest, man. Give it a rest.
He's a Liverpool. He's one of our legends. He
is under pressure.
If he gets sacked, he'll come straight to Liverpool. He's back with Wirtz. He's back with Frimpong. Like, he will come straight.
It just depends on how that. I don't think by the time he gets sacked, like he'll get sacked to get it. Like
they might do that to save Wirtz, isn't it, man? Because Wirtz is not performing well.
Yeah,
he's got Premier League GA.
That's called Anfield again before Wirtz.
You know what? Do you know what, LB though? That's nasty. That's low hanging fruit. He didn't play this weekend. Leave him alone. He didn't play this weekend.
Watch it, though, didn't he? Watch it, right next to the dugout, man. Like, do you mind not have like a little spot at the top where they can watch it themselves? There, why do they have to sit behind the players? Like, is that some?
They just want to be. They just want to be near the team, innit? I just think that's how it is.
Man. Hey,
Don, Gibbs got more
let's
goals.
Let's move on to Man City.
Hold on, say go, Wolfie.
Yeah, since Isak signed, Gibbs White has more goals at Anfield than Isak and Wirtz combined, man.
Wow.
So does Savona, so does Murillo, so does Harry Maguire, man. There's a big list.
Big list, man. I'm telling you, it's peak, man. It's peak. But let's move on to Man City, who lost. Hold that, LB. You get me?
Yeah.
I think a lot of Man City fans, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. They underestimated Newcastle. Again, I go on the game could have been a mad game and it could have ended either way because obviously you might have chance. But I think Newcastle deserved it, man. They missed sitters, and yeah, they had a bit of quality of chances for me personally. But yeah, man, 3 points dropped. Obviously, you lost the game. And yeah, man, hold that, bro. What are you saying?
Robbed by the referee.
Oh,
is that right? No, I don't know how some fans are all about that. Now listen,
not me, bro. Not me,
bro. I've never seen us miss chances like that in my life ever. Like the chances that we had in that first half was crazy. We could have scored 4 goals. I know they could have scored goals as well, but like you expect Haaland, Foden, man, to put those, and they just couldn't hit the target, man. And when they did, it was just poor finishing. Yeah, man, it was a weird one. I wasn't fuming. I wasn't even like that angry, man, because it was a weird game, to be honest with you. On another day, we could have easily won. But yeah, man, I think sometimes in football, you just have those days, man. And like that, I don't really get too stressed about it because, like I say, we could have easily won that game on another day. But at the same time, it is what it is. GG's Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes, what a fucking baller.
Yeah, what a player. What a player that
man.
game.
I've been saying it for a time.
Unbelievable.
I would love him at my team. But
they had chances, man. Walter might have should have had a hat-trick.
No, I know, but I know they had chances, but we also had chances. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had some mad chances, man. That
Foden one was your best one.
Foden
Haaland
in the first 2 minutes. Like, Haaland with the
What's
header.
happened to him this year for like Foden? Like, people said he's back firing. I haven't seen it yet, man. What's happening with him?
It's been better than last year.
Yeah,
but
it's been better,
probably
yeah,
consistency is not quite there yet. But yeah, like it's what it is.
But yeah, you worried though, LB, because if Haaland don't score, man, like your team is devoid of any ideas, man. Like the fact that you, by the way, yeah, your manager's a disgrace for bringing Mamouche on with what 3 minutes to go and that. Like,
yeah, well, that's we've been speaking about that on my channel. It's like what? Like, I don't know, maybe he had a knock or something and he wasn't fully fit. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, the subs were weird. Taking Doku off when he was playing well. Cherky, the one player that could unlock a low block, you took him off. So I think Pep's subs were weird, and the subs that come on made no impact, man. So I don't know, man.
Let's talk about Savio, man. Let's talk about Savio, bro. Because I said it the other day. He's not Brazilian. He's another one that's not Brazilian. I saw him at the bridge.
I saw him when he played 15 minutes.
Bro, he had a big chance and he just whacked it over the bar like he always does.
I'm telling you about this guy.
Shit.
Fucking volley from like 20 yards out, man. What are we doing?
Toby, you're telling me that you couldn't have made a better chance out of that?
You're saying that's a big chance?
It is a big chance. He had so much time.
Wait a sec, Saeed, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the game. It wasn't a big chance.
Wait a sec, no fraudulence, yeah. That wasn't a big chance.
No, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it's a big chance.
Saeed, he had so much time and space to make it a big chance, bro. He got given the ball in space. You bring the ball down, you compose yourself, and you take it properly.
Yeah. What I will say though is that even the cameo, like it was a poor cameo. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a poor cameo.
Well, and this guy can't be the fraudulent guy in it by saying that was a big chance, man, because that was not a big chance.
Yeah, you know, I want to say
I'm sorry. You're not looking at the whole chance that, bro, the ball comes to him.
Here we go, man.
He's in so much space.
Sorry, I wasn't concentrating. What chance?
Savio
volley from 20 yards. This guy.
Don't call him Savinho no more. Don't call him Savinho no more.
The one that he put over the bar.
Yeah. Yes, Rom.
That's not a big chance. Come on.
Rom, you're not listening to my logic, bro. You're not listening to my logic. He had space and time to bring the ball down to make it easier for him to finish it, bro. That's my point here.
And there were still bodies in front of it. That's not an easy. That's not.
Bro, I get what you're saying, Don. A little bit.
Don. Even if he brings that down and gets it on target, there's like 3 or 4 Sunderland Newcastle players that could block it. Like,
then if you can't take the chance, you go to the wide area and you cross it in. You zip it across the box.
Yeah, but Don, you're missing a big point. You're missing a big point. You do know who Man City's second highest goal scorer is?
Esteve?
No, it's Ruben Diaz. It's Ruben Diaz.
Oh, wow.
No, he got 2 own goals.
No, Foden's on 4 goals. What are you talking about?
I'm talking in the league. I'm talking in the league.
You're doing Premier League, yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing Premier League because that's what we're talking about, yeah?
Yeah, the Premier League.
Their second highest goal scorer is Ruben Diaz with 1 goal. 1 goal.
No, it's Esteve.
It's Esteve. He has 2. That's what I'm saying. He got 2 own goals.
Burnley, Burnley's on loan.
The Burnley centre back. Yeah, he got 2 own goals.
All right, fine, own goals then. But Man City players, Ruben Diaz is their second highest goal scorer with 1 goal. And Don, you're there going about Savio. Bro, none of them are going to score if it ain't Haaland.
Bro,
like, why are you picking the poor guy out?
This guy last week was trying to cook me when I was saying, bro, I want my whole team to contribute, yeah? Once again, our whole team contributed again for the win the other day, right? This guy would rather just a striker that scores 30 goals, 35 goals. I told you it doesn't always fucking work out. I told you it doesn't fucking work out because when Haaland is blanking, who else is stepping up, LB? Who else?
Don, to add on to your point, now that is worrying because the last 2 Premier League games, Haaland doesn't score or play well. Villa and Newcastle, both losses. That is a concern. That is a concern for C.
Let's be real, yeah. The best that I thought Bruno was unreal and Tonali, I think they're looking both very good again. That Malik Chow has been an unbelievable signing for Newcastle.
Yeah.
He is an absolutely superb centre half, man. He's been really, really good. I thought
who else was good for them, right? You know who else was good for them? Considering he was out for like a month or 2.
Livramento.
Livramento and Lewis Hall, bro.
That's why Man City wanted him, man. Man City wanted him for like 80 million. Like,
bro,
they wanted him, yeah. They blocked that move.
Very, very good. And they're very consistent as well. Both Livramento and Lewis Hall, I think they've been excellent for Newcastle. So I've got to be honest, like I didn't think City were shambles. I didn't think they weren't.
No, we weren't even that bad, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like we weren't good. Like, I would
Newcastle
say
were good though, LB, like Newcastle were good.
They were on it. They were on it.
This was the best game.
No,
it's the best game
as well, 100%. But like
at home, they've only lost 2 games, you know, man. Then what would like at home? Compare their home form to away is mad.
Yeah, they both conceded last-minute goals in both of those games. Like, it wasn't a performance, where I was like, yo, that was absolutely like terrible. We need to fucking crash out. It was a game where, all right, we could have been better in certain situations, finishing, and you know what I mean, like maybe in the midfield could have been better or whatever, but we created pure chances, man, in that first half. We could have scored 4 goals. We should have conceded 4 goals. And the ball wasn't going in. We should have had a penalty. It wasn't our day. Newcastle won. GG's to them. We move on. We're only 7 points behind Arsenal. They've got some tough games coming up. We've got winnable fixtures now,
Are you still confident?
Bro, we can still win this league 100%, mate. Like, we're 7 points behind him. We've got to beat him at the Etihad anyway, right? So you knock 3 points off there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
If you don't beat him at your own gaff, then you don't deserve to win.
But you can't afford to drop more points, though, basically.
No, well, that's what I'm saying now. So what I'm saying is, because this is the problem, and I bet you all get this back because you all done the content thing, I remember when we dropped points in match day 2 and match day 3 of the Premier League. Remember, we lost both games against Spurs and Brighton. I remember City fans saying to me, stop moaning, it's only match day 2, it's only match day 3. And I said, the problem with you is, you don't realise what that means. That means you don't have insurance policy. You don't have the ability to drop points later on in the season. Because if you do, then you're cooked. So now what we've done is because we've dropped these points, we've now put ourselves in a position where we can't afford to drop any more points unless Arsenal drop points as well. So listen, our next 6-7 games are all winnable. We got to win them all. If we don't, we probably ain't going to win the league, man. But I'm confident we can do it. We're still creating chances. And man, it is what it is.
To Don's point, though, LB, do you sort of agree where he's coming from in terms of it is Haaland or nothing? Like,
I mean, it appears to be that way. You know what I'm saying? That's why, for me, like, we need to be getting Reinders back into the team because he is a player that can score goals. But he's not been playing.
You mean to tell me Oscar Bob's last goal came 2 seasons ago, broski? That's what you mean to tell me.
Don't do that, Don. That's disingenuous. Come on, he was injured. Can't do that.
That's nasty. That's an L. That's an L there right there.
This guy out.
That's a timeout, man. Yo, come on, man. Done. We playing.
But this is why I want us to make a move on.
Has he timed them up?
Get me GA, man. I need GA for my wings, boys. I need GA.
I think that would be. That's the only thing I would say about City is that would be a worry if I was a City fan. Is I'm looking at the likes of Doku and Savio and obviously Marmoush coming back, and I'm expecting in the next few games for them to start chipping in, man, because it can't just all be Haaland. As much as he's unbelievable, you have to start looking at them and saying, right, how can some of these players from other teams having defenders scoring more goals than Man City attackers? Like, it's not right. So for me, they need to now look at themselves and start putting them performances in. But Man City is still there, man. Thing is, the Sharks rule over Arsenal, and now no one's talking about the Sharks. Like week later, if it turns the other way and we lose to Chelsea and City win, it'll all be the Sharks to be back again. So it very, very quickly changes in football, man. So I wouldn't be giving up. City fam, 7
It's
points.
a nice gap.
Well, clearly,
it's a lovely gap. It's a lovely gap.
Two blue Sharks.
In the summer, LB was saying Newcastle have a stronger chance of competing than Chelsea, so they must be back in the race now. LB after beating your club, you know what I'm saying, bro? Must be back in there now, Listen,
that was pretty sack, but listen, you just do your thing on Sunday, bro. We need a win from you, mate. Yeah, we're all Chelsea.
Let's see.
Okay.
Is the blue
He's all right with LB now. Oh,
It's
all
the
right,
other blue
LB.
shot.
Yeah, are you the blue shot? Let's go move on.
We're a lion, bro. You know the Lions World Cup, man. We like our Saturday night. You know,
Lions in the camp. Are you moving like Yardy, man? Because Yardy got back up, you know. Shout out to Yardy,
bro,
man.
listen, we like our 12:30 kickoffs. We're not like Klopp. You know, Klopp likes to, you know, he like to cry about them. Chelsea, I think we've won 8 in a row. Yeah, this season, Wolfie 12:30, bro, whooped your ass.
Bro, you played Ange, man. You didn't play me. You played fucking Ange, man. Don't be playing.
Hey, we dealt with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Fulham got dealt with as well. Burnley got dealt with as well. You know, going into the game, I saw that centre-back partnership. I see Roms talking about black excellence and that, bro. And listen, I predicted we win 3-1 because that centre-back pairing never gives me any confidence. But big up Andre Santos,
man. You should have more faith in them. Look, they got you clean sheet, everything. Like you should have
they
more
did.
faith.
Yeah, Tosin was very good on the ball. I'll give him that. And defensively, he was good as well. But Santos, man, big up Santos because this is a guy that I've been speaking about this guy from time, bro. You know, Roms was trying to cook him the other week, talking about, he ain't done anything. And it's like, bro, give the guy a little bit more time.
I said, you lot in the panel, I'm mad for saying this. I said, Santos has just been average this season. Is that a mad take? I just said,
yeah, but he hasn't.
Mad take. He was really good the other day, but he hasn't been unbelievable.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
is,
but he's not. My point is, Roms, last year he got in the team of the year. He was one of Strasbourg's best player again, right? He hasn't really had a run in the team, and we haven't actually seen him playing that Caicedo role. When he comes on, usually you see him playing like Enzo, where he's like an 8, right? For me, he's best as a 6 because he's so good at reading space. The amount of times where we're getting the ball in the box, where it's getting crossed in, man's just dealing with it. Not like Tottenham, where they're giving Eze bare space. He's just dealing with it, bro. Every time Tosin's trying to be isolated, he's getting the ball back, right? On the ball, you didn't really see much controlling because we weren't really controlling the game much at times. But off the ball, he was excellent, man. Big up Neto as well, because Neto, I know Potts really likes Neto, but
Neto was robbed, man. He should have got man of the match, man. Can't lie, man. He was fucking. He was.
Either of them. The thing is, LB, the reason why I'll give it to Santos is because playing that Caicedo role is not easy. You know what I mean, bro? It's not easy to come in and play that role that Caicedo plays, man. So I would have, given it to him. But if it goes to Neto, I'm not going to argue it. But Neto was good.
I like him. I think some of the Chelsea fans even give him a little bit of a hard time. I don't watch Chelsea every week, so maybe he has been frustrated, Pedro Neto. But I think he's a baller, man. I've got to be honest. I think he's a very good player.
What it is, Potts, he's quite limited, man. Like the game that you saw the other day, if he did that more often, he would be rated more and he would actually get more output. The problem with Neto, he'll get the ball. It's very much flinch, go backward, flinch.
Well.
You know what I mean? Whereas this game, that guy, bro, I don't know the guy's name, but he's the Dutch guy, the left back, he was frying him in the game, bro. He played a big part in the goal that we scored.
He's rubbish.
Hartman, he played a big part in the goal that we scored. Big up Wolfie. Big up Wolfie. Right, the second goal that we scored, he's the one that progressed the ball. From Sanchez, by the way. Sanchez and Gusto link up. LB likes to cook Sanchez all the time. They linked up from back to front. Mark Guiu gets the ball, finds Enzo Fernandez. Very good goal. Delap's looking rusty right now, isn't he? He just came back from again for a long injury and whatnot. I don't think you're going to see the best of Delap probably till the second half of the season, because there was a couple of times where he could have just found the pass. Like the pass is on, he's not making it. Guiu made the pass when he saw it.
Remember, there was a point where Gittins first 20 minutes ran straight through it, and he could have reversed the ball back in 1-on-1.
Yeah, exactly,
bro. You can tell he's not sharp match fitness just yet.
Exactly, bro. There was that one. There was one cross on his left foot. He didn't wrap it properly. There was a pass he missed to Enzo. There was a pass he missed to Neto. Like, he wasn't good in the game. But again, he's rusty right now. But we move, man. Burnley, it's never an easy place to go. We got the clean sheet. We got the goals as well. We move on to Barcelona. We've got
Palmer's
Barcelona
back as well, apparently soon. Soon Palmer come
Palmer.
back.
It seems like Palmer's back on the grass. Listen, I've got a funny feeling he'll be at the Arsenal game,
Same.
We need him, bro. We need him for that game, bro.
I've got a funny feeling, bro. A lot of Chelsea fans are feeling this. I'll be real.
Get your chest out, bro.
You know what as well, right? In defense to him, a lot of rival fans were cooking him, saying his little baby toe. If you studied your toe in your house, it hurts, especially breaking it. So you can't say he's out because he stubbed his toe and whatnot. That actually hurts, and he didn't even stub it. He broke his little toe, didn't he?
He fractured it or something like that. But
it's not a thing where you could just play through that pain. And then what if he started and came off? Then everyone's like, oh, then Maresca would have got the slap. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you're starting him with a broken. Do you know what I mean?
Apparently he's been given a special boot for his left foot. So I don't think he'll play against Barca in it, because Maresca said he was basically on the verge of coming back. Like the groin is healed up, but Arsenal Sunday, bro, that's what, like 2 weeks after the injury of his toe. I reckon. I'm starting to think he'll be there. I'll be honest with you. He might not start the game.
We're all Chelsea that game, apart from Potts, obviously. Keep the blue flag flying high, all that stuff. That we're Chelsea that game.
Playing FIFA? No, that's a lie, though, isn't it?
Like, you see, look, that's what I'm saying, Saeed. Like these lot are all bantering about it. The way Maresca's talking about it, I don't know, man. I've just got a feeling he'll be there, innit? I could be wrong, but I've just got a feeling.
Yeah. Chelsea, anyone taking him seriously? Title?
Nah.
Can
actually be, this isn't even shameless. And I know, like, you lot are saying, Roms, give it a rest, but I'll still even say we'll finish above them. Even though we're rubbish right now, we'll still finish above Chelsea. City and I still think we finished third. Only City and Arsenal will finish above. I still don't rate their consistency. I still think, Don, I know you're documenting this and whatever, but I rate Chelsea in the cups. But in the league, they'll still lose that game or draw that game where you're like, how did they do that? Chelsea fans are about to go mad in the chat. I don't care. We'll still finish third place. I'm not just gonna.
For me, Roms, how I look at it, bro. You keep Fofana and Badia Shield fit, we'll compete, right? Obviously, keeping the attack fit as well. No, but if it's down to Tottenham and Chalobah, hold on, bro. Let me finish here.
You're living on
Chalobah.
But my point is, you're living on ifs. Fofana, I read a stat the other day. Fofana hasn't played, I think, more than 15 league games in the last 4 or 5 seasons. Like, you're not gonna keep him. Then again, actually, to be fair to you, Reece James. Everyone said this about Reece James, and you managed to keep Reece James fit. But
that's my point.
That's my point.
Like, only Arsenal have scored more goals than us now, and it's one more goal after their battering of Spurs, right? It's us and Man City have scored the same amount of goals right now. Actually, I think we've scored more than you now, LB, innit? We've definitely scored more. You've scored third most goals now, yeah. So we've scored the second most goals. We're creating chances. We've got 3 clean sheets in a row, Roms, and we've won 5 of our last 6 games in the Prem. It's our defense it's our centre back pairing that's the weakest area. Sanchez, people like to talk Sanchez like LB. He's been good,
bro. I swear down, yeah. Real talk, yeah. I've not mentioned Sanchez, for about 2-3 months, bro. You just mention him all the time.
No, I will mention him because when he's quick to make a mistake, right? You want to cook him. Donnarumma against Newcastle the other day. 1 minute into the game, he passes it straight to Harvey.
You know what? Man of the match. Don, I agree with you. Sanchez has been excellent recently. But it's the games that United away, Arsenal at home. When the pressure's really on, let's see if he
exactly.
The point is, this guy just glazes the guy, because I know for a fact, that Don knows Robert Sanchez, innit? I know that for facts. I know it, man. I was gonna say, man, the way that Don goes on about Sanchez, you have to be his mate. You have to be.
Nah, bro. I'm just, his LB. I'm just a Chelsea fan. I love to see my players. I love to see my players improve, and I'll be honest with you, he's improved.
Who was you drinking that red wine with the other night, man? When you was out, was it?
I wasn't
with that red wine the other night. Yeah, I wasn't for the person that you was drinking it with, man. You was out there celebrating the win with Robert Sanchez, man.
No, I wasn't with Sanchez. But funny enough, I was with someone who just wrapped Jorgensen's car. He said I took it back to him after the Wolves game. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that video on TikTok. The Asian brother, innit?
Yeah.
Sanchez messaged him like, "Thanks, mate." Like they know each other.
He did good, man. That second goal we scored, bro.
Don wants him replaced anyway. He told me.
Listen, let's see, man.
The whole conversation is just a pointless conversation, man.
If they beat Arsenal, they're in the race, like confirmed. If they beat Arsenal, you have to. If they guys, LB and Roms, if they beat Arsenal, they are in the race.
No. But wait a sec. When I'm talking about the race here, I'm talking about like March time, yeah.
Yes, like so right till the end.
I don't think
that's what I'm speaking
about. March, I don't think come March at Chelsea will be in the race. Are they in the race right now?
We wait till March, innit?
We wait till March. Now, they're in the race.
We can say what we say for you right now. We're in the moment.
But do I think that come
it's like Liverpool, so we can't cook Liverpool because they've not really cooked yet, or they're not really.
No, because I don't think they'll be in the title race come March either.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not in the race.
But this is my point, Saeed, though.
I think Chelsea.
Saeed, yeah. Go.
I was going to say, I genuinely think come March, April will be 2-horse race. Arsenal, City, Liverpool, and Chelsea will just be 2 or 3 points in between each other. Because I think Slot will be gone by then, and we would have a manager that's gonna.
But Saeed, this is my point though. If you go check who's, I think I'm not. I haven't checked this stat this week, right? But recently, Chelsea had conceded 7 goals directly from mistakes, right? We gift teams some ridiculous goals, bro. So that's my point. If you see a consistent centre-back partnership of Fofana and Badiashile, which is a little bit more balanced, or Fofana and Chalobah, for example, who's actually good next to Fofana, right? Takes will start to change because people will see Chelsea making less mistakes, right? Because we're scoring the goals, people. We haven't even got Palmer right now. Like Maresca said the other day, Palmer is like our Haaland. Palmer is like our Salah. He's our best attacker. So we need him, bro. And when he comes back into the team, bro, we're winning more games for me.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. Let me get these super chats before we wrap up. Aston, how many times we've beaten Arsenal the last 10 years we've played them, and don't let him talk about the draw. They've become our bogey team. Big up everyone. Yeah. Charlie. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't lie, but big up to you for the super chat. Ramsey said you're going 5 out of 5. Are you still in the race now? Our players look like they're giving an F. It's over. CFC 1 win and 7 losses in the last 10 games. Savinho is a Messi of Timo Werner. City's wingers are up to cheats. Tell me how Garnacho has more GA than all their wingers combined. Wow. We have 1 win and 7 losses in our 10 games against Arsenal. Before anyone says anything, big up to Blaze. If anyone says it's Burnley, Gui Cook Twanzebe, who pocketed LB's boy Osman in the playoffs. But we should pay the bum whatsoever. Whatever.
Mark Guiu. Yeah, big up my boy Mark Guiu, man, because guys want to.
The strength was crazy there. Strength was mad.
Hang on a minute. So you're saying that you would rather have Mark Guiu, yeah? Because
Chat to Blaze.
Is that what we're doing now?
Chat to Blaze.
Chat to Blaze, yeah. But you are co-signing that. You deep down, you are co-signing that, Don. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, listen, can Osman press like Guiu, bro? Can he press like him?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
fucking end the stream, man.
Yo, end the stream, guys. Everyone subscribe to everyone. Finished. Make sure you not subscribe to LB, man. Let them know what you got coming up, man.
Yeah, man. I think we've got a Q on later on in it. Speak about, and then it's fucking match tomorrow, man. It's rapid time now.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Bro, I love this stuff.
Well, it is for us, obviously not for you because you're not in Europe and that, but for everybody else, it's like bang every 3 days. We're cooking on Prima Gasolina, so yeah, should be on with you later in it after the United game. Maybe we get a cheeky Saeed bingo tonight. I don't know.
Relax, bro. Relax.
It's been a long time, man. But nah.
Well, you got Grealish is gonna do something. You think Grealish is gonna do something?
Grealish and then die.
Ndiaye, bro. You're gonna see, mate, what Ndiaye is about, mate. Top ball.
I've even got a feeling we're gonna see a masterclass from Gay in that midfield, bro. I need to see Idrissa. Yeah.
I think this has a draw written all over it.
Nah, man. I think it's a win. It's a win, man. Come on, man. We're winning today.
Experience the
and then we're in there, man. We're in the top 4, man. You get me? We're in the top 4.
What a name, bro.
I'm not saying top 5 anymore. I'm saying top 4.
Like Dickinson, you know.
That
is crazy.
Nah, you won't be in the top 4.
Wait, hold on, Saeed. Go full screen for that. We can't just brush past that. What did you just say?
We're going for top 4. We're going for top 4. We're going for top 4.
Nah, Saeed, you have to. Aston Villa more. They've got 4 GD right now. You're sitting on 1. So
I'm saying we're going for top 4. I don't think we'll get top 4 today. We'll get 5th today. You get me?
Oh yeah, if you win today, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be 5th. Yeah,
you need to score like 4 goals. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we scored 4 goals, which we did last year, to be fair. But yeah, Roms, what you got coming up, bro?
Yeah, we just did a England debate. We're comparing England teams on the Football Verbal channel. Yeah, new app will be out Wednesday, 7 p.m. But yeah, just once a week on TikTok, whatnot, pushing the content. But yeah, big up LB, Don, Saeed, Wolfie, George, Dan Potts. The chat as always. You know, there's no love lost with me in the chat. You don't always kill me, but yeah, man, smash it out. Have a good week. Have a good week, man.
Yeah, big up to you, Don. We got my football blue diaries and that.
Yeah, man, blue diaries today, people. You know, we're gonna do a little preview for the Barca game and that. Obviously, we'll talk about the Burnley game as well. Me and Rants will be live at 5:30 today, people, as well. So make sure you lot are locked in. And just a lot of content, man. Thursday, I'm gonna do a show. Roms, if you're about, bro, Thursday, the same Champions League thing we'll do. I'll shout you. And then what else have I got coming up, bro? Friday preview for the Arsenal game. I'll be at the Arsenal game on Sunday. Yeah, there's a lot going on this week, man.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't lie. This is a big week of football. Champions League, and then you got the weekend's football as well. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a madness, people, man. So make sure you're locked in. And then after that, on Monday it's gonna be a mad one, because we're gonna be previewing the games in the midweek as well. Because we've got midweek games next week.
Saeed, I'm going to be up north, bro. I'm going to be in Leeds.
Oh, Leeds. Okay, say no more.
I'm glad for that game as well. Yeah, we play on a Wednesday.
Yeah, there you go, man. So it's going to be a madness. This next week's going to be crazy, man. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a mad one, people.
I actually might come and check you as well, because I'm going to the Sunderland. We got Sunderland that week, but I'm in Manny the day before, so I'll shout you as well.
Say no more, yeah, man. Listen, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know what I mean? We'll let you know how to get 3 points around here, man. You know what I mean? Peace.